Hello everyone, we're here at the bottom of Blighttown. We're at the bonfire, and we are going to take on Quelaag. Actually, before we take on Quelaag, let's go on ahead and use some humanity. We're gonna get our body form back, and I guess we'll get some more help from the NPCs, you know? Just make things a little bit more interesting, show you guys some stuff. We'll also be invaded. What the heck? Wait, is that my leg? Is my leg sticking up in the air like that? What the heck? Oh god, that's actually just one of many very strange bonfire glitches. If you sit too close to the bonfire, many times things like that will happen, where your leg will be twitching constantly, or it'll just be sticking up in the air like that. It's kind of ridiculous. But anyways, you may notice I am actually walking rather quickly. You know, I'm walking normal speed in the swamp water, and usually you would be trudging through it like this. You can't really run very quickly, you're just sort of trudging along. Oh my goodness, Spirit of Vengeance. I've not had the pleasure of being invaded by a Spirit of Vengeance before. This should be interesting. But yeah, anyways, the Rusted Iron Ring, that's what I'm using to make myself run at normal speeds in the swamp. And basically, you can find it on your return trip to the asylum. Granted, you get a certain key from somewhere. Anyways, I think this is a Blue Phantom, a member of the Blades of Darkmoon. It's kind of interesting. I've actually never been invaded by them before. I was a part of them, but I kind of got kicked out because I sort of killed Gwendolyn before ending the game. I just wanted to get as much as I could out of the game, so I was kind of taking out all the NPCs, getting their items, that sort of thing, just for the heck of it. And yeah, it was a little bit silly. So I did get kicked out of that guild, or not guild, I'm thinking guilds. I did get kicked out of that covenant, and I don't know. I just felt like you only get a reward for the first 10 successful invasions, and then past that, there's really no point to it. But I don't know. Oh, there they are. Finally. What, were you waiting for us, or I don't know what was going on there. It's kind of strange. Anyways, I'm poisoned, so that's kind of it's an annoying little dealie there. Oh god. And those guys aren't helping at all. Alright, let's get unpoisoned. Kill the annoying mosquitoes. Heal ourselves up. Alright, let's go on in. As they went in here, I imagine they want a duel. Hiding, are ya? Tricky man. It's kind of weird because the light filtering in Blighttown is just very dark, so it's kind of hard to see people. Oh wait, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that they were bowing. I thought they were going to, you know, just, yeah. Okay. I can't tell if we're fighting or not. Okay, yeah, we're fighting. Alright. I see a lot of people using the, I think that's the Bandit knife, or some kind of knife. It feels like a lot of people are sort of, focusing on, I guess, bleeding effects, because I'm pretty sure that's the effect of the, oh, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's the effect of the Bandit knife, but I personally prefer the barbed straight sword. Either way. That was that guy. Let's level up so we don't waste any of those lovely souls that we got. And now let's get to the whole point of this. Sorry about that little delay. But yeah, that was my first Blue Phantom invasion. Pretty interesting. Here we go. This is what I was looking to have happen. Maneater Mildred is an NPC Black Phantom, same as Kirk, who appears in the depths. I don't think I got that recorded, but Basically, she's this guillotine-wielding lady with a sack on her head, and she's not wearing anything else. And, she's strange. There's not really any backstory, so you don't get any explanation, really, for exactly what she's doing around here. I think she actually has the build, or at least the starting class build of, God, what are their names? There's a class that's basically, it starts out with all of its stats at 11, so it's basically like a class that you can make into anything you want to. It's just all very balanced. But you start out with, like, no clothes. You start out with, like, a plank shield, a club. You have, like, the worst starting equipment in the game. But, yeah, so we get the butcher knife and 3 humanity from her, which is always good. But yeah, that's Maneater Mildred. Was it deprived, or something like that? I don't know if it was deprived, because that would be more like the enemies in, Blighttown. Although she does appear in Blighttown, so I guess that would make sense, but it's like depraved, something like that. But yeah, it's basically you're wearing butt floss for armor as your starting equipment, and that plank shield, which is like the most useless shield in the game. It's just very sloppily put together bit of plank. You're using it as a shield. I cannot imagine that being very helpful for you in battle. But anyways, after defeating her black phantom, I believe that she should appear here. Yep, that should be her sign right over there. She has a white phantom sign down, so we can go on ahead and summon her. First, I don't know why I keep going from the bottom there, it takes longer, but first let's heal up our poison, and then we'll go on ahead and summon her. And here's Maneater Mildred. You may not think she would last very long in this fight. She may not, because it's New Game Plus, and all the bosses do more damage, I guess. But she has a surprising amount of resilience against the boss, so we'll see what happens here. I'm actually not sure how this is going to go, considering I'm using a flame scythe, and this boss is very, you know, flame attributed. Accustomed to flame, so I don't know how this is gonna go, but we'll see. So yeah, this is Quelaag, probably one of the reasons this game is rated M. Despite, you know, not really any blatant nudity, but you can assume. Anyways, that was kind of nasty what she did right there. She has, like, chaos, fireball sort of effect attacks. Basically, she puts down those big magma pools, and if you touch them, they hurt. Oh! Oh, wow. I actually managed to block that, I guess, because I was on the end of it, but she does have an area of effect attack if you get too close to her. The way to tell that she's going to do it is that she sort of... She goes limp, like her body part, her human body part goes limp on the spider part. And, that's probably the best indicator to get out of the way. Oh, I'm doing crap damage with this, aren't I? Yep, same thing as the, Flame Lurker fight. I made the same mistake on my LP. But, let me fix that. I have so many items. Yeah, I know, that's what the inventory's for. Ow. But I've been trying to keep my inventory clean because I kind of have everything I want in there from my first game, and now I'm just sort of keeping all this stuff to sell to, King Seeker Frompt, the big snake guy. So I'm all done with that. I'm really doing no damage here. Oh! Ow! Well, that was a really bad, botched attempt. Alright, let's try this again. Maneater Mildred. You can summon these guys as many times as you want, as long as you're in human form. But yeah, that was It was pretty bad. I should have seen the area of effect spell coming and just could have gone a lot better. Anyways. Oh boy. Oh my god, that hurts. Can't currently think of an amazingly effective way of dodging that, but figure something out. I'm sure we will. Okay, let's grab our lost souls. Don't want to lose that 20k. It's never good to lose that much. Yeah, I'm doing really chip damagey damage. It's not very good. Maybe if I dual wield, maybe that would help. The only thing is I always want to be able to block, because she has some nasty attacks. She does nasty damage. Oh yeah. Oh wait, actually that was Meralda's damage. Wow. Okay. I guess I can do what I can. Meralda will help me. See right there? She just went kind of limp for a second, and then that big explosion comes out. That's how you want to kind of gauge when to get the hell out before you die. Oh no. Oh man. Ah! Trying to stab me. Oh boy. I'm gonna do something really stupid here and see if fire spells work on her. I'm sure they don't. The answer has to be no. Am I hitting her even? I don't know. I'm either missing a lot or fire attacks are completely nullified against her. I get this feeling Maneater Mildred isn't gonna survive this fight. It seems to be a recurring theme with these NPCs, but I don't know. She might make it. As long as Quelaag doesn't get too crazy with the area of effect spell. Ow! Oh boy. Yes, Mildred, distract her. I had a feeling she was gonna do that. I couldn't see her front side, but when you're behind her, you do definitely want to be cautious, because there's always the possibility she might pull that out of nowhere and you're dead. It's pretty much a one-shotter, that area of effect spell, so definitely use caution. Really cool music, though. I like the music in this fight, and in this game in general. Just, I feel like over Demon Souls, they really upped the music, and everything else. I feel like this game is just like Demon Souls plus. Everything you loved about Demon Souls, and more. Yeah, I just want to see if fireballs even work on her. Nope. Yeah, that one definitely hit and didn't do any damage. Oh my god. Wow, I managed to avoid that. That was lucky. Oh. Yeah, there goes Mildred. She almost made it, too. It's unfortunate. You shall be missed, Mildred. Not really. She has no bearing on the story, and she only appears here in Blighttown, so she's just kind of there to help for this boss fight after invading you. It's kind of weird. The NPCs are a little bit fickle, because, you know, one second they're trying to kill you, the next second they're like, oh, hey, let me help you out with this boss, okay? Either way. So yeah, that's Quelaag. Oops, I'm actually using the wrong exit. But yeah, once you defeat Quelaag, since this is pretty much the bottom of Blighttown and below, you can now ring the second bell of awakening. The first one's past the gargoyles. No, most people know that one, but the second one is actually all the way down here. So you gotta take a trek and go all the way down here, which is really unpleasant because I guess this would really be considered early on in the game. And since you have to go to Blighttown so early, it's just such a nasty place to go to. It'd probably be pretty intimidating, especially for a player who hasn't gone through Demon Souls. So yes, if you couldn't tell, that was actually Sen's Fortress, which is near the Undead Parish and Darkroot Garden. So that would be our next location for the main quest continuation. But before that, we're actually going to go on ahead. I think it's right here. Yep. There's an invisible wall, and you can go on ahead and get a bonfire here, and later on in the game you can actually warp here, so that's nice.
Oh dear, what have we here? Are you a new servant?
You can actually lie to him and say yes, and he'll still let you in. If you say no, I don't know what happens. He probably just doesn't let you in.
But you have no eggs. No matter. Go along and have audience with our fair lady. I pray that you will mind your manners.
So yeah, if you don't have an egg on your head, this guy doesn't really trust you. You can actually get an egg on your head, and I believe at a certain point you can actually have a maggot attack with that egg in your head, which is just very strange. But anyways, this is the Spider Queen, I guess. They call her the White Lady in on the wiki. But yeah, basically I think she's the sister of Quelaag, and she doesn't seem to mind at all that you killed Quelaag. In fact, if you wear the old witch's ring, she confuses you with Quelaag, imaginably because she's deathly sick and blind and some kind of crazy thing. Anyways, that'll be it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and next time, if there is a next time, we'll do some more crazy stuff, so I'll see you then. Hello everybody, I do believe I'm being invaded, so I just hit the record button because I haven't taken the RCA cables out of the computer and such yet, so I figured why not. Anyways, we have a black phantom right over there. I don't know where he's headed, but yeah, so he's invading us, and I'm gonna try not to. Whoa, this thing's like pushing me off now. I don't remember this thing pushing me off. Wow, that was a little bit treacherous. The stairs can be a little bit treacherous. But I digress. I'm gonna go on ahead, meet up with this guy. He's right over there. He's coming for us. Hello. Oh. Okay. So what do they have? Oh, I think they have a bandit knife. I think that causes bleeding, so they're going for that strategy. Oh, that's pretty tricky of me. I didn't even know I was doing that. Yeah, the jumping slash came out of nowhere. I wasn't actually trying to do a jumping slash, but I'm glad it worked out that way. So we get their humanity, and that's wallacyyy, or something. I don't know. So yeah.